The peace plan is not going to end the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but it's not Trump's fault. Before we begin, please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the real news from Israel. For those of you that didn't follow the news, last week the Trump administration released its Peace to Prosperity proposal in 181 pages, including maps. Israel's position was to accept this plan as a base for negotiation with the Palestinians. We even saw support coming from Oman, Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and more. Seeing all of this, especially when we remember how the Palestinians were calling for negotiations based on the two-state solution,
to preserve the two-state solution and revive the path for peace. Peace for Palestine, peace for Israel.
You would think that they would at least agree to sit down and talk. But the opposite happened. Apparently, they were lying to the entire world about their intentions.
نقول ألف مرة لا لصفقة العرب. هذه الصفعة التي سنعيدها صفعات إن شاء الله وفي المستقبل.
Palestinian President Abbas not only rejected the peace plan, but also called for violence. He is responsible for the recent terror attacks that we saw. So we basically extended our hand for peace, and he just spat on it. But you know what? I understand him. I mean, he and the Palestinian Authority will suffer from peace. Why? Because they are corrupt. He bought a $50 million private jet with the public's money, he lives in a palace, enjoys extravagant life, while abandoning the Palestinian people to solve their own problems themselves. So having peace, having democracy would kill all of this. I think that even if we offered them to go back to the 67 lines, they would find an excuse to reject it. Because the Palestinians never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. They don't want peace with Israel, they want peace without Israel. They don't want a state next to Israel, they want a state instead of Israel. Why do you think that they chant, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free"? This is a radical dream to throw Israelis into the Mediterranean Sea. This is a radical dream to uproot Jews from their homeland. Their connection to the land dates back in a few hundreds of years, while the Jewish connection to the land dates back in thousands of years. And the thing is that we never left. Even during the exile, Jews were here. Jerusalem was never a capital of any other people than the Jewish people. It was never a Palestinian capital, even when Jordan controlled the city. But now that Jerusalem is fully under Israel's sovereignty, now they demand it. So how can we achieve peace? Well, first of all, the Palestinians must stop victimizing themselves. Their perception of victimage stops them from moving forward, and it preserves the conflict. I mean, look what Israelis have achieved in 72 years and what the Palestinians have achieved in 72 years. We don't have peace because Palestinian leaders pay terrorists and their families instead of investing in their own people. They educate Palestinian children that Israel does not exist, and they incite hatred and violence. So in order to achieve peace, we first must end terrorism. Share this video.